Hello everyone, welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs, so just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now let's try to see what is the main energy as we begin the day. Oh, again we have the Eight of Cups. We seem to have encountered the same card as a few hours ago during our Timeless Sunset Tarot. And the energy continues. You are leaving behind something, and you have prepared everything. You have put everything in order, and you now are moving on to something new. So there are some mysteries that awaits you. You're still not sure how things will turn out, but you confidently move forward. Now, let's try to see how this will further unfold. Maybe this will show us more details on what we saw. Will supplement what we saw in our last reading. Okay, we have here the King of Swords. So for some of you, this new chapter or this new journey that you are undergoing will be an opportunity for transformation or part of your process of transformation. There are a lot of butterflies here. Again, we see the moon. It seems that the cycles of the moon are influencing you at this time more profoundly than usual. And when you look at these, we have here the King of Swords. There are some decisions that you need to make. Maybe some things you need to discontinue. It can be a relationship, or it can be a certain life situation or a certain habit that you need to cut off. You need to be firm in doing so. But before you do it, you need to sit down and really look closely on the thing that you need to decide on. So it seems that you need to really sit down and consider all the options before you start letting things go. Okay, so it's, as you can see, there are 8 cups that are being left behind. So some, to make it complete, there are 2 other cups. Maybe the 2 other cups are the cups that you are taking with you. So it seems that as you go enter a new chapter, you have to decide really closely what are the things that you need to let go and what are the things that you need to bring with you into this new endeavor. So you need to really sit down and decide. Now, this new chapter is a chapter that will allow you to grow, allow you to mature, but at the same time, there will be some mysteries at the beginning, some things that you might not see clearly immediately. So you need to really sit down and decide. What comes to me right now is, if you are not sure yet, there is no need to hurry. Hold on to it for a while until things are clear, and then make the decision. So there's a need for you to sit down, to not be in a hurry, but to really consider things very closely. So I guess this card somehow shows us that there are more details to the previous reading that you need to know as you begin a new chapter. Okay, now let's try to see how this will, what is the advice of the universe for us? Because what happens here is, as it unfolds, you need to sit down and make a decision. So what is the advice of the universe for us? Again, sitting down. Now, you need to sit down, and after you put things in order, you see here, you need to be at peace. You need to be contented with the decision that you're going to make. Okay, so you really need to to study everything closely and make sure that whatever choices you make, it is something that makes you happy. It is something that gives you peace. It is something that makes you feel contented. Something that will make you smile. Now, I feel it is important for you also, as you transition to this new chapter, to put all your relationships in order. So whether it be in romance, in the family, in career, and in friendship, it seems that as you undergo this transition to a new chapter, you need to put things in order to somehow make yourself feel at peace with everyone, even those who are difficult to live with, okay? Like learning to agree to disagree, or learning to respect each other's boundaries, especially with those who are, you sometimes have difficulty seeing things eye to eye, okay? So it seems that one of the important thing here is to make sure that as you make your decisions, your relationships also are in order. Now, let's go to Good Morning Oracle. Okay, for our Good Morning Oracle, Wailing Tree and Jeweled Web, Connectivity. Okay, now Wailing Tree, when you look at it, reconciliations. So, as you begin a new chapter, as you begin to decide on what to bring with you and what to leave behind, it's important for you to put all your relationships into order. Here again, before this person left, he or she has placed her relationships in order. So, reconciliations. Now, what makes me think of the word wail or the phrase wailing tree is those past relationships that are surfacing at this time. It's like what I visualize is, you know how sometimes the wind blows on the window sill or the window panes, and it's like a wailing sound, ooh, something like that, and it's like the past calling out to you. Okay, so it can be that the past relationship is coming back to your memory and is trying to get your attention in an intuitive way. You need to give consideration to this one. You need to somehow give attention to it also. Now, how you will try to put things in order in that part, how you can be reconciled, will depend also on your readiness and also the readiness of the persons concerned or person concerned. So, if face-to-face reconciliation is already possible, then do so. If face-to-face reconciliation is not yet possible, you can do it also in a spiritual way, wherein you forgive the person or you reconcile with the person from a distance. So it can be that way also. Now, the wailing tree makes me think of the trees that where the wind blows and the trees somehow create the sound of wailing. It's something that somehow tries to get your attention, gives you a knowing sensation, something like that, something that just bothers you. For some, something that just tries to get your attention from out of the blue, something that you least expect. So, if, for example, as you undergo this transition, a certain memory or a certain person comes into your mind, take a pause. If you need to pray for the person, then do so. If you need to send a message to the person, then do so. If you need to pray or to reconcile with the person from a distance, then do so. You need to take a pause to give it some attention. Okay. Now, jeweled web, we are very much interconnected. There must be a reason that this person comes to your attention or comes to your mind or comes to your memory, maybe even in your dreams. There is a reason. Maybe it's part of putting things into order. You are highly connected to your environment right now, and I think it can be symbolized by the moon here, and also the veil behind the king. You are highly connected to the universe at this time, and it seems that as you begin a new chapter, you really need to put things into order. You really need to sit down and work on certain things, make certain decisions, make reconciliations, and maybe give assistance also, even if just from a distance. Now, if this reading is meant for you, or portions of these readings are meant for you, some of the things that have been said will truly resonate and will somehow let you know what you need to do. Okay, so the number 9 draws my attention at this moment. So be aware of number 9. Again, number 9 here. The 9 of Cups. Something is about to finish, but in order for you to really close everything, you really need to sit down and consider some things that are trying to get your attention at this moment. Well, that's it for today. I hope you were able to benefit from our reading. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.